Hello, everyone. Welcome
Suck.
to what? What was that for?
This is how
What?
that's how every 999 stream has to start now.
What?
It's gone too long.
I don't understand you. What?
Every 999 stream so far started with nuts. This is how
Oh.
we're gonna continue it.
Oh, I thought you
I thought you
said
said
fuck.
truck.
No.
Did not sound at all like nuts.
Nutsack. No, that's just how every 999 stream is started. So this is gonna be
Has it?
the running theme.
Every
Yeah,
stream?
basically, almost. At least 3 of them.
Fine. Okay. So this is 999.
Yeah, welcome back to 999. We're playing again.
Why do I have no audio?
I don't know. Neither do I.
Oh, I think the menu just doesn't have audio.
Oh, it's
I
fine.
remember.
Right. So, to clarify some things, including the title and my most recent tweet, yeah, we're working on moving to YouTube videos, possibly. Next week, we're doing a test run of that, basically. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, we will be posting YouTube videos instead of streaming. We will still keep doing 999 on Twitch. This will still be a Friday Twitch stream. But if we do end up moving there, once 999 finishes, that'll probably be the end of the live streams. So if you want to check out the YouTube channel, it is linked on the Twitch main page. I think
End
it
of the
should
live
be.
end of the live streams with an asterisk because sometimes you just want
Yeah.
to stream. Sometimes you
Yeah.
just want to stream.
Possibly.
Also collabs.
I don't know if we have a YouTube grand. I think we do.
You do. It did. It just did it.
I did it? Okay. It didn't say so in. I don't currently have the chat window up. I just have the stream chat. But thank you, boss man. Big ups. Big
You are
ups.
welcome.
Okay, audio is working.
It's audio
You have it
working.
set up so it doesn't show commands in the actual stream chat. That's why.
I think I did that on purpose, and I forgot that I
Yeah.
did that on purpose. I do that. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this thing because it'd be helpful, and then I'm like, why doesn't this thing happen? It's like, oh yeah, I did that. Oops. Chat. Okay. Yes. Thanks, boss man. Big push. Big push.
You're welcome.
So that's kind of the general update, I guess. Get excited because what we're going to be playing next week will be Arcadia Fallen. Arcadia Fallen, not Arcadia. Arcadia
yeah.
Fallen is what we'll be playing Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, I think. Monday will probably be WebSMP. I might record it instead of streaming it. I think. I don't know. that might be what's happening though. Or I might stream it on Twitch, or possibly even fucking stream it on my own personal channel. I don't know. All of those are options. But we're playing Arcadia Fall next week. So if you liked the first part of that, and it seemed like people did, go check that out, because I'm really excited to play more of the game. But this time, there'll be more than just me there, so my voice won't get as tired.
Oh, you did a part 1 of Arcadia Fallen?
Yes, Jack.
When? When did this happen?
This was like weeks ago now.
Why?
Because neither of you were able to stream, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just stream Arcadia Fall then.
Oh.
Because it was after we discovered the whole Hollow Knight, like, the frame thing, but before I could get the Elgato. So I was like, oh, I gotta stream something. I'll stream Arcadia Fallen, and neither of you were able to make it. So I did that. A bunch of people showed up. It was very fun.
Oh.
I think that's when you raided with that was that the end of the SMP? That might have been the same day as the SMP finished. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. The going live tweet got retweeted by the official Arcadia Fall on Twitter.
Oh.
So that was cool.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, cool.
And the video on YouTube has like 24 views, which is the most of any 5 videos on YouTube.
You know what?
Rather surprising.
I didn't know this existed, so big ups for you.
I've mentioned this at least 3 times to you, Jack.
You know what?
I think I sent
great communication over here.
I sent a screenshot of the video on YouTube to show you the view count. I sent that to the Lads channel, yes, Jack.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god, Jack. Great, absolutely brilliant, like, inter-operation communication. Jesus fucking Christ. But yes. And I've forgotten to bring this out of all the announcements. Hello, Tally.
Hi.
Welcome. Shrinebird.
How's it
Go
going?
check him out.
I'm Shrinebird. Go check me out.
This was a 999 stream. I forgot about that. What happened last time we played this game? We went to a puzzle room. We met Science Boy. We killed Science Boy.
No, Science Boy.
Science Boy. Is this... Did Lotus give us a speech about the human brain? I'll take that as a
Maybe?
no,
Um,
because I remember there's a scene in a similar or possibly the same room where I think she gives us, you know, like the Ice Nine speech where they're like, I know we're like in a dangerous situation, but let me bust out this very obscure, very weird, like pseudoscience fact. I think they do that again, but I don't remember if it was in this scene or not. I don't think it was.
okay.
So she didn't talk to us about the human brain.
She did talk to us.
Yeah,
But
but no. So what happened? Snake is missing.
yeah,
Snake is missing.
yeah.
We went through the 8th door with
Mhm.
Lotus and
We've gotten a key.
Clover.
We've gotten a key
You've got-
for
you got
one of the
the-
symbol doors.
I think it was the Earth key for like the locked doors, but not the number doors. You escaped the room.
We
Uh,
practically ended there, really.
we came back to the medical room. Ace was there, conscious, because he knocked himself unconscious, so that we left him behind.
Right.
And Ace is still missing. No, Snake is
No,
missing.
Snake
Ace
is
is
missing.
Ace is awake. I think that's all that happened. So yeah,
Hmm.
Jack, do you want to tune the game on Discord?
I was about to do. I am. I was. Oh
Good,
wait,
good
no. Because I restarted the game because audio wasn't working.
Okay then. So that's what's been happening.
Audio's working now.
Very cool. Very cool.
I'm in the game right now, currently.
I'm inside the video game.
And I shall swap it over to the game.
The game scene. We're on the game scene.
Yep, we are in the game scene.
Very cool.
Cool.
I see.
Hello, Jamie.
I believe I understand what you're saying. I'm gonna get back into the voice.
I think we
I gotta
we
get
all need to.
gruff. Okay.
I hate this.
The 6 of you are split into 2 teams and went through the doors 7 and 8. You solved the puzzles in the operating rooms and the laboratory,
Operating room. Oh, that would have been cool.
and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors. At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism. Yeah, I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Well, we saw each other again, and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough.
I just noticed this, but 7 do got those DSL.
What?
That.
What?
What?
Anyway.
Jack, do you know what DSL are?
I don't.
Oh, he doesn't know.
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 I'm
I can't
scared to look
believe
it up.
this.
Don't
I'm
look it
not
up.
I'm not gonna say it on stream. You can look that up in your own time, Jack.
Cool.
Anyway, I say we
I
get
just
out of
can't-
this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
The key?
And that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key.
Jupiter key.
Jupiter key.
The Jupiter? Jupiter?
The Jupiter key.
Jupiter
We found
key.
it in the operating room. Here.
Whoa.
Hey, I DM'd
Aha,
it to
nice
you, Jack.
catch.
Don't worry.
Ah.
Not a representation, just the words.
I see. So this is Jupiter. 21.
I'm gonna let you hold on to that, alright?
Yeah. On it.
So, how many unused keys do we have now?
There's the Earth key we found in the laboratory. The Saturn key card we found in the kitchen. 21.
Yo, this
And the Jupiter
his
key
voice
you
acting
just
is
gave me.
powerful. Thank you, Chloe. Welcome.
What?
Hello.
Oh,
This stream is gonna be full of powerful voice acting.
I am a powerful voice actor.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long straight hallway, right?
Thank you, Chloe. Your support is always appreciated.
Oh my god, I hate this so uncanny. That's such a good a middle of the road anime protagonist. I hate it.
Every English voice actor sounds exactly like this. I have no idea why they talk like that. No human in the world ever normally talks like this.
I take offense to that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase.
I sound like Bobby.
Hey, I'm Barbie.
Oh god.
Oh,
I can't hear skipping lines again.
I didn't skip a line.
Then next to the stairs.
Oh, I changed it. Cool.
Wait.
Is it? Yeah. Wait. Which one was did her again? I forgot.
Who knows?
Is-
What about door 3? Look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. It'll,
Oh,
it'll just lead us back to the big hospital room.
why is this the last stream though? Oh yeah, I went through this all at the beginning of the stream. Basically, we are considering moving to YouTube videos instead. This is not the last stream, quote unquote. This is possibly the last dedicated stream for Twitter. We will still keep doing 999 on Twitch. This series will be streamed on Twitch until it finishes. But maybe not gonna be doing any more streams for now.
We're just
Possibly.
doing
It's a-
YouTube, and then
it's a
we're also
test,
gonna,
yeah.
and then we're also gonna do some Twitch. Maybe sometimes when
Maybe.
we feel like it.
Not, but like we're gonna move the main content to YouTube, doing what is it, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday,
Sure.
alternating days. It's a decent time, I feel. So we're gonna try doing that. That's gonna be a test, but this is theoretically the last for Twitter stream, like dedicated. Once again, still gonna do some more 999 until this finishes. Every Friday.
Friday.
Yeah. Friday. Okay. That's the end of that.
Friday. There's
sorry.
no point to seeing what's on the other side of that door. There is a point. At least there is for me. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. They might be on the other side of door 3.
Very well. I'll be coming with you then. I've had a nice long rest. I think it's time I was up and about again.
Wait, wouldn't he be dead if he was behind door number 3? Because like, if you go through a
Yes,
door,
you would be.
then he's okay.
Yeah, because if you go through if you
Yeah.
go through a door and not everyone else does, you would then
Yeah.
blow up. Yes, so he would either the two options there are either 3 people went through as a group, did it and left him behind in there, or he went in there himself or got pushed in there and died.
Hmm.
Either way, he's either dead or locked in door 3.
Cool.
But I don't know how you'd
Oh,
lock someone in
okay.
because, yeah. So those are currently the 3 options that are
Mhm.
present to Clover.
Let's go.
The 7. You'll help me, won't you?
Me? Damn, well, I guess that's how it's gotta be.
I like 7.
That's a dude.
So cool. So I'm going with you, huh?
Yes, you are.
Oh.
I need to get a bit of voice for that.
Alright, let's get moving. Okay, we're heading out. Be careful. It's all me. It's all me.
It's all you.
Well, didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lotus. Don't let it go. Don't let it go to your head. I'd be in trouble if the 3 of you bought it.
I like how Lotus keeps absorbing Seven's accent.
It's really hard to switch. The rest of us can't open the 9 door. The truth comes out. I'm gay. Does 7 is gay. The truth come out.
Do you want someone else to take one of your voices? Because you end up voicing.
No, it's
Everything's
okay. I
on
got
roll.
it.
You sure? You
Yep.
sure, King?
Theo, stop
Okay.
trying
Don't
to
worry
steal
about me.
voices.
I'm going to steal Santa. I swear
No,
down,
you're
Jack.
not.
Yeah. Okay, we're heading off.
No,
Snake.
adding words.
He's gonna have the snake voice.
Dig!
Snake. That's the voice.
Alright, we should get moving too.
Huh? Get moving.
Nope.
Oh.
That was me.
Oh.
Get moving.
Where are we going?
Okay, I'm taking it. I'm sorry, Jack.
No,
Jack,
no,
I'm taking it.
No, let me keep it.
No.
Let me keep my voice.
You've lost custody, Jack.
Let me keep my Ben Shapiro voicing boy.
You've lost custody.
No.
Well, it would be a waste of time to just sit around, wouldn't it? Let me explain.
The ship's
Here we
flooding?
go.
How much is there to explain?
Oh, I get it. We're gonna see if we can get anywhere interesting with the Jupiter key.
Yes, if we're lucky, we might find a snake.
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 That wasn't even remotely. And here's the Jupiter symbol on the keyhole.
Looks like a fancy 4.
It looks like
Alright.
a 21.
It does a
Or
lot.
that. It could be both.
241.
That's the code. What's the digital rule? 241. It's
Nine.
7. It's not, unfortunately.
It could be. Alright,
No, it can. Ellie.
It can be.
There is no
whatever
maybes.
you want them to be.
There is no maybes in math. I'm sorry.
It's all maybes to me. Yeah, it looks like a
This
9
is-
to me.
This is showing that 7 is indeed best boy. It's confirmed. Even the game thinks so. Jack, the order of operation. The order of numbers doesn't change the digital root. That's not how that works. It's all addition.
We were one away. We were one away from greatness.
Order of operation doesn't change addition.
It does.
It
Totally.
doesn't. You failed math, didn't you, Jack?
No, I didn't.
You sound like it.
No, I didn't. I got a perfectly reasonable 5.
I know. I know it works definitely in English school. In Germany, 5 is the second lowest, next to 6.
Back in my day, we used letters.
Ah.
Alright, Junpei, open it if you please.
Fine, I got a C+. Yeah, I'm on it.
Only a C plus.
How did I do better in math than you did?
Oh my god.
I have dyscalculia. I got a B.
Wow, Jack.
I don't know. Well, I might have been a B.
Actually, no, wait. I got
so-
a C. Never mind. I'm thinking of English. Never mind. You did better than me.
Okay, back at the beginning.
You sure this
You sure this is a good idea? I will mute you.
This is my character, bitch. I will mute you.
Do it. Stream by yourself, coward.
What do you mean?
If you mute me,
Well,
you
we
can have
already
to stream by
searched
yourself.
into this room, didn't we? I'm asking if there's any reason we came back here.
I hate him so much.
I couldn't actually hear you because my headphone wire fell out, so I just said the voices. Oh, of course there's a reason.
Jack has not been paying attention.
To check out the Jupiter door.
Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Of course there's a reason. Man, sometimes I can't tell if you're smart or just lucky. This. Oh, the Saturn key card.
I swear down.
And the Earth key? I'm lost.
So is Snake. Do you remember Santa? Oh fuck. On the sea deck, where we are now, there was a big elevator behind the stairs, remember? I'm desperately trying to sneeze.
Then do it, coward.
Let's sneeze, bitch. What was that?
It's a sneeze.
He sneezes weirdly, trust me.
Apparently.
When I sneeze as hard as actively possible. Because it's fun. And, oh, sorry. And the voice got really deep. And next to the elevator, there's a card reader with the Saturn symbol on it. And on A deck, on the dot to the left, there was a keyhole with the Earth symbol on it, I think. So the 2 keys that Jumpy has, Jumpy,
Should let us use the elevator and the door on A deck. Huh.
yes, that's right.
Alright, I got it. Let's get started then. What do you say we split up into 2 teams? Gang.
This man's voice.
Lotus and I will search the Earth, so you 2 can search the Saturn. Alright?
Oh no, it's the scene!
Sounds good. Then you guys should take this key.
Wait, is it the scene? I think I know what scene we're coming up to.
We have no idea what's on the other side of these. Then don't spoil it, because that's...
And again, I also thought I knew what scene was going to happen in the laboratory, and it didn't. So
So
I
don't
don't
go too
fucking
far.
know at this point.
Just search for 10 minutes and come back.
If it is this scene, do you mind switching to not adventure mode, the other one,
Why?
novel mode? Because novel mode gives us in a monologue, like a book, and it's very funny. I think this, if it is a scene, if it turns out not to be the scene, we can not do that. But please check for me
how will I know when it's the scene?
and for the content. I'll tell you.
Cool. Then read your line.
Well, yeah, but right, okay. There's gotta be the next elevator.
Then let's try out the Saturn key. The cross with a thing in it.
Thanks, Jack.
Wait, looks like it's working now.
This is why Jack is terrible at keep talking and nobody explodes. You get to the symbols one, he's like, it's a cross with a thing in it. Alright, now how do I call the elevator? It only has the upside down triangle on it.
I guess there's no up button. Well, we may as well try pushing this one. Wait, why do we want to go down? The ship
We
is
don't want to go
currently
down. The
sinking.
ship is sinking.
That does not look like an appealing elevator.
It looks like an Iron Maiden that's been
Yeah.
despiked.
Yeah.
Like a 4 kids Iron Maiden.
If this was yellower, this would be my dream.
Oh god, no.
Oh,
Not that again. It opened. Look, Jumpy.
it opened. Let's get going.
Okay. Turn to novel mode. Thank you. Wait.
What?
I'm not really. I just. Oh gosh.
She's the murderer, by the way. Jumpy was at something of a loss. What could she possibly be so frightened of? June was probably afraid of.
Where do we go, Jack?
Mm, I mean, these are both kind of the same option.
You right. You right.
Through a little thought, Jumpy decided that she had to be nervous about being locked up in such a small space, alone with a boy. Well, we will be all... well... well...
There's too many W's.
well, we will be all alone in here.
You became a robot momentarily.
In a way, it was kind of cute. Very demure, you would say, for...
Man burst out of the
Demure.
thesaurus. Demure.
Still, even though it wasn't exactly roomy in the elevator, they weren't going to be pressed up against one another. At least they
They
didn't
lived in-
have to be.
They lived in Japan. They have you seen those trains? Yikes.
Still, it was making her nervous. Junpei couldn't help but think how innocent she was. She's the murderer.
I mean, technically speaking, no one's been murdered yet. I mean, does that count as murder?
Oh.
I guess it counts as murder.
Yeah.
Yes, it definitely does.
Counts
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
murder.
If you set up a trap in which somebody is intended to die, then yes, that does count as murder.
I mean, to be fair, he was given the rules, and then he went in there anyways.
He's at least breaking health and safety OSHA violations.
Okay, I'll concede on that. There are no OSHA compliance here. But Jumpy?
Huh? Oh, nothing. It's not important. Come on, let's go. Again, he stepped toward the elevator. And again, he felt himself restrained.
I said, wait a minute.
Why?
Aren't you afraid, Jumpy?
Afraid of what?
Well, I've never... You know.
It's your first time. She'd never been in an elevator with a man alone before. Even so, she seemed awfully alarmed.
I might get wet.
What? Oh, I see.
Down there. I'd get soaking wet.
Well, I mean, of course
Hate
you
to
would.
push.
That's the way it works. I mean, I've never heard of anyone getting soaking wet somewhere else.
It's like... That's true. You don't mind
Mind what?
getting wet?
Junpei's an idiot. Well, I don't know. I think I'd probably, like it.
Jumpy, you're so brave.
Really? I mean, I kind of think any guy would do the same thing, What happens, happens, right? get the chance, you just gotta go for it. That's what a man's supposed to do, I guess.
What's the quote? If you see a hole, you gotta thrust into it. That's a man's job. Is that from like Macross or some shit, isn't it? I swear I've seen that before. You're so cool, Jumpy. I really admire you.
That doesn't really seem like the sort of thing you want to admire someone for.
I'm really scared.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you've never done it before.
Yes. So I don't think I'll be able to last very long. And then it'll be over.
Over?
Yes, I'll go to
Heaven?
go to heaven. And it's kind of like you're floating in space, and your mind gets all fuzzy, like when you pass out. At least that's what I've heard from people who've experienced it.
Ah, yes, I've heard that one too. Although I don't think the same thing happens to guys.
What?
Huh?
But it would happen to men too, wouldn't it? It would happen to anyone. It's getting in body. The same thing happens to everyone.
Well, I mean, usually it doesn't go inside the van. I mean, generally.
No, with that
Jumpy.
attitude, it doesn't.
Jumpy.
Yes, it does. Well, eventually it will. Every man succumbs to gay eventually. That's just how it happens. It's not like you really have a choice. Your body will force you to swallow some of it eventually.
What are you trying to do to me?
Nothing. I'm not gonna do anything with you.
I'm just saying.
I'm just
Oh.
saying that's what happens. It's a psychological reaction to what you're experiencing. They meant physiological.
Is that so? And it's only natural? Is that what's natural for living beings?
Yes.
Perhaps
Yes, it
it-
is.
Is accepting taking it.
Perhaps he'd been mistaken all these years. And he
Men get
misunderstood life
pegged.
so gravely.
Man, get pegged.
The thought terrified him. June seemed to be entirely oblivious to Jumpy's mounting confusion and terror.
This is Junpei's sexual awakening. I know most men probably have larger lungs, but even then, I don't think you could hold your breath for 20 or even 10 minutes. Eventually, you have to breathe, and the water will get into your lungs. Fun fact, the world record for longest breath held underwater is 22 minutes. Once that happens, your body won't be able to get oxygen anymore, and you'll start to feel that floaty feeling as you pass out.
Finally, Jumpy understood. He understood what June was trying to say.
What a Jun.
And why she was so scared. Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't last very long. Oh. She was afraid that the only elevator button that pointed down. That meant, of course, that the elevator couldn't go any higher than the floor they were on. As he thought about it, Jumpy realised he hadn't seen elevators in the B decks near the central staircase. All of which meant the elevator could only convey them to the lower decks. Come to think of it, the lower floor, D deck, is completely underwater.
That was the scene. That was it. We can honestly. I wouldn't mind staying in novel mode maybe for a bit to see what it's like.
A bit too much writing, but that was
Too much
good call on
writing.
you. Good call on you.
Thank you. Just because it does add like more flavor and more context.
I don't need
Like-
context.
Well, like for example, when I played this game before, like the scene where the ninth man is dead. Like, in this, I was like, oh, okay, that happened. When I played it originally, I played with novel mode on, and it was described in very visceral detail.
You know, maybe not. I don't want visceral detail.
I mean, I wouldn't mind trying it out, but I don't know. It's up to you guys.
Me, I already
I know.
fail my lines too much.
Talia, what's your take?
I don't mind, to be honest.
We can try it for a bit, maybe, and then like change it back if we don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. The elevator heading to a submerged floor. That is pretty scary. Hey, wait a minute.
And so the way it worked in the original game is I think novel mode was how the game was originally played on the DS, and they added adventure mode for people that don't want to do that, basically.
This elevator came up from somewhere under us, right?
Well, yes, I guess it did. It just didn't open right away, and after you pressed the button, there was a motor noise, like it was moving, and then it opened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes?
So take a look inside. Junpei jerked his head toward the interior of the elevator.
Not the only thing Junpei's jerking.
It's not wet at all, is it? The walls and floor are totally dry.
Oh, you're right, they are.
She looked around the elevator, slightly embarrassed. Well, let's test it.
Test it?
Yeah, watch this. Now, I'll just put one foot inside the elevator and look over at the buttons. Oh, there's only two. E and C. Alright, I'll push E. He pushed the E button and jumped out of the elevator. The door slid shut and heard the grinding of the motor as the elevator car moved down.
That CG though. The animation.
Wow.
The quality, impeccable.
I think I can hear it opening an E-deck. Damn, she a fucking bat.
Oh, okay, that's done. Now I'll just press the button again. A few moments later, the elevator returned.
Watch that just be like a fucking shark in there.
Yet, not a single drop of water to be seen. See? Junpei couldn't resist puffing on his chest, just a little bit. June, however, still looked confused.
What does that mean? But what does it mean? What does it mean? How can the E-deck be safe if the D-deck is full of water?
Well, here's what I think. The elevator shaft and E-deck must be watertight and separated from wherever the ship's been punctured. Here, let me show you. He pulled out his notebook and pen and sketched out a rough illustration. I like the pen sounds.
The pen noise? Yeah. Trying to change the stream title. How clickbaity do I go? You know what, I'll ask the question already. Right. I see. So is that why the ship hasn't sunk? In case you're curious, the stream title is now June's first time in 999? Question mark.
Oh.
Very nice, very nice.
Gotta capitalize on it, you know? And the shape of the inside keeps it from filling with water.
I think that's what's going on. Junpei continued talking as he closed the notebook and slipped it back into his pocket.
I have this terrifying feeling that the more I talk as June, the closer it'll get to Southern, like with D&D. Somehow all, you know, like, was it like carcinization? Like everything becomes a crab eventually? For me, every accent becomes Texan eventually, or Southern.
Same.
That's just how it goes.
Same.
Maybe I should just do that.
Have you
Maybe I should do it.
have you heard my Southern Valley girl?
I've heard a lot of your accents, and none of them are good.
So I'm gonna go down and check it out. You stay here, alright?
But maybe I should just commit. Make a Texan.
Just do it, alright?
Yeehaw, Junpei.
He gave Jun's shoulder a reassuring squeeze and then hopped on the elevator.
Please.
Squeeze.
So that the narrator isn't just Jack, because there was a lot of it. Do you want to have like whatever character had the last line be the person to read the narration? So if Junpei reads the last line out, Jack reads it, and like if June reads the last line out, then I read the narration, that kind of thing. Just like vary it up a bit.
He pushed the E button and the door began to close. June looked worried, her eyes darting back and forth as if she was trying to make a decision, when suddenly...
Coming with you.
No, stop, I will leave you.
Somehow worse than mine.
Somehow worse than mine.
I gotta move into it, you know. I can't just like go Southern. I have to ready myself, settle myself in.
Huh? The last possible moment, June dashed forward, turning sideways just in time to slip through the gap between the closing doors. Hey, wait. She knew the exact time because she was actually 0 and planned all of this. Junpei jammed his finger against the open button, but it was too late.
It was crushed in the doors.
Crap, it closed. The door had shut. He and June were in the elevator, and it was headed down to E-deck.
E.
He was so surprised by June that he didn't even have time to think about what awaited him on E-deck.
E.
E.
E. This is such a good video. Oh, I love that. I can't just let you go down alone, you know? No, never mind. I'm gonna stop.
Jeez.
I will stop, I promise. I think, is there any other character in the franchise that I can do that voice with? I don't think there is. I'm sad about that fact.
The elevator stopped and the door slid open. They tentatively stepped out and looked around. It looks normal. No fish going about their fishy business, or jellyfish floating lazily through the water.
Oh,
There was, however, a blowfish, or at least something that looked very much like one. June's cheeks were puffed out and her mouth a tiny, intense frown. Oh, knock it off. It's just like I thought. This part hasn't flooded.
Why has he become so British?
Come
No,
on,
no,
look
no.
around.
Just like I thought.
There's no water here. June looked around nervously then.
Ah,
Exhaled.
she made her best Link impression. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah!
You're right. It's not flooded at all.
See?
But there's a whole lot of water. It's
Yeah,
sorry.
right
I'd
on
like to
top
point
of
out
us.
the difference between like the Link voice effects from like Legend of Zelda versus like the sound effects of the main character from Dark Souls 1. When he dies, he goes like, ah. That's legitimately the noise the Dark Souls player character makes when you die in the first game. It's so funny. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Sorry, we can continue. I just love that.
Cool. I'm just Google searching.
Oh God,
Uh,
what are you searching, big man? We shall never know.
okay, no, I found it. There we go. I don't remember why I was searching this, but I was searching it for some reason. Did we mention cosplay at one point?
We have not.
No, your Texan accent. There we go.
My Texan accent.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, for stream context, this is the very famous picture of a Ryuko Matoi cosplay at the barbecue grill with like a cowboy hat and the Naruto headband.
It's great.
I fucking love this picture so much. Also, I'm very hungry now. The sausages look nice. Anyways. What's going to happen if the ceiling breaks?
Jumpy thought about that for a moment. Well, we'd probably get really wet up there.
Huh?
At any rate, we should probably go back soon. As soon as we can. Once we're done looking around down here.
Nice callback, Junpei.
Lotus and Santa might already be back.
Okay, good idea.
Now then. Junpei glanced around the room they'd found themselves in.
Jack, you okay?
The first thing he noticed was a set of thick iron bars. They ran the length of the room, separating the left elevator from the right one. Iron bars? Well, we can't go over there.
Right.
Then maybe. In the corner of the room that has the elevators, Jumpy found an opening.
Well.
He walked up to it and stuck his head around the corner. 6.
This is so ominous. It looks like there's a long, straight hallway down this way.
Something's written on the door at the end. Wait, is that?
That's the only straight thing here currently. Guessing what Junpei was just thinking about, you know? Let's check.
Jumpy and 7.
Junpei and June set off down the hallway at a brisk clip, somewhere between a run and a jog. I forgot about the whole like
A
interchanging thing.
rog.
Oh, a rog.
Before
That's
long,
my next orc character, Rog.
We're all good.
before long, they found themselves in front of the door. On it was
yeah.
the number written in bright red paint. 6. I knew it.
This is a numbered door.
Indeed, there was a red bolted to the wall right next
What
to
if there wasn't, and Zero just did it to fuck with them? Like, suck it. But we can't do anything with only the two of us. It's just the two of us.
Better head back and let everyone know.
Just the two of us.
Yes.
We can
Jumpy
make
and
it if
June.
we try.
Turned and head back to see that. You know what? You know how they solved this?
How?
They unbolt the 6th door and just turn it upside down.
Oh, genius. Brilliant.
Very clever.
Everyone knows if you turn a door upside down, it magically changes where it comes out.
Yeah, that's how
Like,
Mario works.
It's like Monsters Inc., you know?
Wait, what's this? On the way back, Jumpy noticed a map on the wall. Map acquired. Is this the map for Edek?
Map.
I should take
Map.
it with me.
Why do you sound like a
It's the
frog there?
Map. It's the
Map.
map. It's the map. It's the map.
Huh? So you guys found door 1? They met back up with Santa and Lotus, who would explain what they found. Apparently there was another numbered door in Edek, just like the one on Edek, beyond the door that Earth Key opened. According to Santa and Louise, there was one on the door.
Louise.
So
That's
now
the 4-kid version.
That is the pocket version.
so now we've located 2 new doors. The 6th door and the 1 door.
It is interesting that Edek wasn't flooded.
Lotus was quiet for a moment, lost in thought. Well, we don't really know if all of the Edek is safe. We'd only check the area around the elevator.
Even so, it's still very interesting.
You said the 6th door was there, right?
Yeah, yes.
Then that means you
Yeah.
planned all this out. Even the sinking. That would have meant some pretty serious remodeling of the ship's interior.
Sorry, I just remembered. Have any of you seen? There's an advert for. Probably not. There's an advert for like a German language school. Where
Why would we have seen
yeah.
that? But go on.
Because it's very funny. So it's this. It's like it's a new hire at like the Coast Guard or like I think it was like the Navy or something like that. And he gets a distress message in English, and the distress call goes like, "Someone help! We're sinking!" And he turns on the microphone and goes, "What are you thinking about?" It's to advertise like an English language school in Germany.
Oh.
And I fucking love that so much. Like, what are you thinking about? Oh, God, that's so good. I love that that so much.
Has that voice
I'm
line been
I'm
said?
done. That was it. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't have any voice lines here. This is all you.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
Yeah. I wonder how long it took. I can't imagine how much it must have cost.
It would have been a 10, that's for sure. Well, it does go along with what Ace was saying. The most reasonable explanation would be that this was done by some organization with access to a whole lot of cash.
Yes, it does make sense.
That thought made them all go quiet for a moment.
Hmm.
It's so hard to do that without sounding sexual.
June bit her lip.
Ah.
June bit her lip while Lotus slyly soft to herself.
Slightly softened.
Slyly softer.
And Santa cracked a stiff neck and stared off into the distance at nothing.
I just went and cracked Santa's neck. I was like, yikes! That escalated quickly. To be fair, she's been tempted to do it several times, I feel like, so far.
Yeah?
I don't think it's a very good idea to stay here. June looked up at Junpei with large, pleading eyes.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. Ace and his team might be back already.
Well, June, Jumpy and I should be able to open door 1.
Huh? You guys are leaving me behind? 8 plus 6 plus 5 equals 19. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1. Guys, you
Just
realize...
kidding.
Thanks for the math lesson, Santa.
Yeah, guys, all of you realize we have a calculator for this, right?
Alright, let's go.
Lotus's words were all the impetus they needed.
And they
After
said
Large
you'd never have a
Hospital,
calculator wherever you went.
They went in.
Little did they know, when I was kidnapped, they gave me a calculator just in case.
Oh.
Hey, you know what? At least they're respectful of disabilities, you know?
You gotta give them that.
The
No,
moment-
no ramps on here, unfortunately. But it is, because of the Titanic.
Well, yeah,
If you got just like this calculator, then you'll probably be alright.
but like,
Yeah.
Zero didn't need to consider for that because he hand selected them himself. I'm sure if he did select someone who was in a wheelchair, he would have included ramps.
I put ramps on my murder room so it's accessible.
He's just nice like
Okay.
that.
To be fair, we do know that Theo is accepting of disabilities, considering he gave Snake the leg up because he can see.
He did.
That's
He's like,
true.
he has some secrets because you're blind.
Like,
Aha.
Zero is just a nice guy.
He was kind of chill,
You're
like
such a
Loki.
nice guy.
ignore the like the smoldering giblets of the ninth man who was currently coating the fourth door. He's a decent dude, you know, all things considered.
The ninth man was an asshole. Like,
I mean,
you know
yeah.
what? Zero is just getting rid of some assholes in the world. That's what I
What
think.
does that imply about What does that imply about Junpei?
Everything.
He got a bit excited inside of an elevator one time.
That goes for all the rest of them. All of them have a dark secret, including the blind.
Except for Seven. He's a sweet boy.
No, Seven.
The moment they stepped inside, a
Seven
tremendous voice echoed across the room.
Seven
I could fix him.
Seven accidentally killed a whale. That's what he did.
Oh no.
Oh.
Tragic.
Oh.
Seven, we're just talking about you.
Speaking of the devil. Hey, where the hell did you guys go?
It was
It was
Seven.
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 He looks so sad.
Oh, Snake wasn't there. Ace was right behind.
Why did you put so much
I
semblance on that snake?
Because I couldn't get the snake out, so I just had to continue to
You
guess for
can
a
get
while.
Snake.
Cat.
Never say that again.
That's awful. I hate that. Ace was right behind him, and Clover was behind Ace. Although she
Seemed to be hanging back.
Thank you.
What's wrong?
It looked as though there was something strange about them.
Seven had the look of a man who'd seen a ghost. East was just as pale, and Clover looked as though she was only moments from passing out entirely. So
Just alternating now.
So Snake was either not there or dead. For a long moment, they simply stood there, looking at one another, trying to.
They looked around nervously.
Looking at each
I'm
other's
waiting for
souls.
someone else to speak. I'm so confused by what we're doing with this.
I don't know.
No
I
one
don't
did.
know what you're doing. He looked
Because
at
I thought we
Seven.
had to do with like whoever spoke the last, whoever's character had the last
Yeah,
line
but that
gets the
wouldn't
narrative voice.
but that wouldn't even have worked for what you just started to do. You did
No,
it after a Junpei line.
No, it's because you didn't do it, so I thought we were just doing a free for all.
Well, I just never did it for like the entire time. I just ignored your idea.
I know. I'm quite offended and hurt, personally.
What happened?
Okay.
I'll get a flight to Germany just to beat you up in a friendly way.
Try me.
What the hell kind of question is that?
Seven was trying very hard to be angry,
Okay.
but something had shaken him hard. His shoulders were trembling and his voice was strained.
Snake was.
What happened to too much reading?
Snake is.
Seven couldn't finish.
Snake has.
He's
Snake will be.
he's not blind anymore. He can see. We're all so proud of him. He just looked away, his face twisted by Junpei wasn't sure what. Instead, Ace spoke. He took a deep breath, closed his eyes, and smoked.
And smoked? Let's have a cigarette. Snake is dead. He died. Just as the ninth man did.
Oh.
It was as if all the air had suddenly been sucked out of the room. Jimmy fellas. I don't know what's happening.
Sorry, that I shouldn't be laughing at this moment. That piano just came out of nowhere.
Jimmy felt as his heartbeat quickened, and he realized he was having trouble breathing.
No, I like Snake.
He could feel cold sweat beating down his forehead and on his neck. June, Santa, and Lotus looked the way he felt. All three were frozen in place, their faces white. Oh my god, that's not true, is it?
No, I'm lying to you.
Psych, April Fools, fuck losers.
He was perfectly fine.
We should make sure.
Yeah, right. We should?
Hook him with a stick.
They nodded to one another and headed for number 3 door.
He's just bust out with Snake fell off plus ratioed. It's tragic.
Snake. He got cancelled.
Oh no.
Snake, they're kicking your ass in the QRTs.
It's a very sad moment where a character has tragically died. It's like, haha.
Snake.
Okay.
Snake got into NFTs. He's too
Oh,
far
no.
gone.
He's got a hexagonal PFP.
Oh no!
Wait, not that way.
Wait, what? Why not? They stopped short and turned to look at Seven. He was pointing at the door with no number.
I stuck a screwdriver in there to keep the door from closing all the way. Screwdriver is a really hard word to say in this accent. It's not locked, so you can go in that way.
Where
Is someone
is-
canonically putting on an accent?
Don't worry
it's
about
not, it's not his natural voice.
Where is he?
The shower room on the left side of the hallway. I put a broom in there too to keep the door open.
This is like leaving a trail behind him of like
Where are you
things
getting all these
indoors.
things?
That means we can get in without going through the numbered door, right?
I hate him.
Yeah,
I hate
that's
him
right.
so much.
Then let's go. Scooby Gang.
Let's go.
The new destination clear, Jumpy and his companions headed for the door with no number.
This is like a banger album.
Door with no number? What does that
Yeah.
even mean?
It means the dog with the number on it, Jack, obviously.
Once in the hallway, it was easy to spot the metal door on the left wall. This wasn't open when we passed here before, but now, just as Seven had said, there was a broom stuck between the door and the frame, keeping it open. I thought you just put a broom in the shower, like keeping the shower door open. I was like,
No, it was to keep the door open to the shower so it didn't
Well-
lock.
let's keep going. They looked at it for a moment and stepped inside.
Smells horrible.
Lotus wrinkled her nose and covered her mouth in disgust.
Yeah, I don't know
Even
what that
Santa
anymore.
pinched his nose shut. Yeah, this is pretty awful. I feel like I'm gonna puke. It was just as bad as they said, perhaps even worse. A hideous smell filled the air, so thick they could almost taste it. It was sour and smelled of fish, feces, and burnt meat. What happened? Jeez. It worked its way through Jumpy's
Wild
nose
party.
and down his throat, pound against the entrance to his stomach. Put his hands over his mouth and struggled to keep what little was in his stomach where it belonged. Where is he? Where's Snake? Oh, I see parts of him. They didn't have to wonder where the body
Oh,
was.
there he is.
There.
And there. And there.
There was blood everywhere. A few arms with a
LLR.
splatter reaching towards them as they walked in through the door. LR. LLR.
Lure.
Lotus.
Ligma.
Rolls.
No,
Lo-
nice.
so,
I like the was ratio.
so Lotus, Lion,
L ratio.
Lotus,
Oh, no.
Lotus, Lion, and I don't know, Clover.
Well, Lion was just a name we gave to Ace in our head, though. No one else knows it.
Oh yeah. All one had to do was follow the many
Nice.
radical arms to their source. The body itself was
Radio.
hidden behind the divider.
Radical.
June, you should stay here because you're fragile. Because you're a woman. That's how this works,
No,
obviously.
Admittedly, she's passed out like twice now.
Fair.
Yeah,
fair.
this is true.
She has a fever.
Junpei isn't sexist. Maybe.
He's discovering himself as bisexual.
Please, just do me a favor, okay? Wait, I'm pretty sure bisexuals can be sexist.
I mean, yes.
It's true.
Just do me a favor, okay?
That wasn't to comment on that. I just wanted to point that out that he is.
Okay.
It's the whole elevated debacle.
He didn't give her a chance to say no. He put his hand on her shoulder, as if to shove her into the ground like a tent pole. And then walked towards the end of the rider.
What?
This is a weird metaphor.
I'm going in.
I'm going in.
He just picks up June and just like... boom.
It's a
Into the
weird thing
floor.
to say.
See? Look at this banger we wouldn't have got if we were in adventure mode.
Like... Did he like suplex her? Like... Body slam her into the ground? Going in. Felt like an entire eternity for him to get there.
Entire eternity. Damn.
Wow.
Santa and Lotus followed, timid and nervous as a pair of children. Eventually, they reached a divider.
It's written like when you're in high school and your teacher
Yes.
asks you to write a story with like as many metaphors as
Yes.
possible.
Yes.
They looked at one another and nodded. Slowly, Junpei put his hands on the divider and peered around the corner, like a man peering around a corner. For a moment, he forgot to breathe. Oh. He felt his heart collapse in his chest like an empty cigarette carton, and time froze. He knew in that instant that he would take the image before him to the grave. What was left of the blood of the body sat in a sea of blood. Chunks of flesh torn from the body sat in the blood like tiny islands in a great red sea. A vast ragged hole had been torn in the torso, and what remained of his intestines spilled out of it like a fresh spaghetti.
Fresh
Touch my
spaghetti.
spaghetti.
Oh, touch my spaghetti.
Oh, touch my spaghetti! Smaller chunks of meat had splattered against the wall and become stuck there as they dried. Globules of yellowish fat had left trails like tiny slugs as gravity pulled them down the wall, even as they dried to it. Just like Ace said. Senna's voice was strained.
Yeah, it
Junpei
was.
suspected he was holding down some vomit of his own. Just like the ninth man, the detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut. Looked as though the explosion had been quite powerful. Oh god, the bone is coming out of his left arm. It's definitely an open fracture.
He's a bit more than that, King.
That's the worst of his. That's the worst of his issues. It's an open fracture.
His legs were both bent in an odd, unnatural way, and his left arm had split open, exposing the painfully white bone of his ulna. His bracelet lay next to him. It seemed to have hit the wall hard enough to have shattered the display, which lay on the ground in pieces.
The face. It's horrible.
Yeah, you can't even tell who it is. I can't, because there's nothing there. Half of his head had simply collapsed. The blood coating almost made it look like a raw pizza dough covered in tomato sauce.
What? Stop comparing it to food.
Made him real hungry.
You just want a snack.
The narrator in this just needs
He's been on this boat for like 4 or 5 hours now.
Zero's the narrator. His clothes too were covered in blood. Like the topping of a pizza.
The way that spaghetti soaks up all the good marinara sauce.
The burgundy tie, the white shirt, the jacket with the yellow piping, and the grey slacks. But the clothes they were all familiar to Junpei.
But what if it isn't, though?
No
No mistake about that. It's Snake.
It's just his voice is unnaturally deep and strained.
No mistake about that. It's Snake. Snake.
Lotus temporarily getting possessed by the voice of Ace.
I hate that noise. That noise terrifies me.
The creaking noise?
Yeah, the squeal of tortured
Yeah.
metal made Jack's teeth curl. It sounded
Ooh,
like
help.
the noise a ghost would make. No matter how many times he heard it, he never got used to it. Every time it put him on edge. It really does. It didn't help that there was a girl nearby who looked far more like a ghost than a living human should. It was Clover. She sat on the edge of her bed, her head drooping listlessly onto her chest. Her eyes were blank and stared across the room at nothing. Her breathing was slow and mechanical. Science boy? Aside from the rise and fall of her
Yes, boy.
chest, she didn't move.
Tragic.
Junpei felt as if even a nudge might cause her to shatter into 1,000 pieces.
I
Because-
understand so much every day. Snake was probably murdered.
Bad,
It's
bad.
been a murder.
That's been a matter.
Chances are he was killed the same way the ninth man was.
Svern lowered his voice slightly in an effort to keep Clover
Svern?
from hearing what he had to say. There were 4 other people in the room with Junpei and Seven. Ace, Santa, June, and Lotus. Seven looked at each one of them in turn and continued.
It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then, they shoved him into it, alone. And waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran to the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through that door. And then, 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. You wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah.
This is the part where the Uchikoshi was looking over at whoever, I forgot his fucking name, the Hidetake? No, the guy who directed Danganronpa. He was looking over his notes in the office. Was like, ooh, a murder mystery plot. You say? I might have to sneak a little bit in there.
That means
What
we're
the
looking at multiple perps here.
Sorry, I always can remember one of them and not the other every single time I try to think about them.
Jumbo crossed his arms and grunted. Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say.
I was counting
right.
out. Sorry, I was counting out who had how many characters now because I felt like I had way less characters than anyone else. I was thinking Jack has 3. He's got Santa, Junpei, and
Yeah.
Oh.
never mind.
No, I can't do my.
You also have the narrator. You also have the narrator.
When do you think Snake was killed?
Maybe I should take one of those off your hand, Jack. Maybe like Santa.
No, you're not getting my Johnny boy.
When we all split up to look for the pause for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
And that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching for the rooms we've been assigned, looking for those parts.
Is it Center and Lotus? Lotus were trying to get blurred people anyway.
I mean, yeah, that's out up to 3, right? So what? Snake is 2. So
that's a good
what
way
makes
to
2?
work it out.
Yeah. So you need if we're thinking, what would make 2 if you had? What would make 3 if you had 2? You need at least 2 people. 6 and 5 make. No, 6 and 5 would be 14. 6 and 4 could make 3. Yeah. So that'd be June and Clover. I don't think.
I don't think it was Clover. I
don't think
suspect
Clover
it probably
did.
wasn't Clover.
That's what she wants you to think.
So it can't be Clover.
Ace can't. Ace could if the 9th man was here, but he's not. So Ace can't be doing it because it's too low a number.
Wait, what number was Snake again? 2.
Snake is 2. 6 and 8. It's 14.
I'm not doing maths, or any maths. I'm just. Okay, that's like off.
What number was the door? 3.
The
right?
3 door.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need 10. That's not too many other things that can make it actually. Because what else can you make that adds to 3? You can make 12 or 21. Like the only things really. 12, 21. Yeah, I guess 12, 21. So how would you get to 21 with 2 numbers? You can't. So I think the only combination of numbers that works out is Clover and June. I guess if you can get to 12 another way, like or 10 another way. Sorry, like 9 and 1, 6 and 4, 5 and 5. Obviously, but that doesn't work. 3 and 7. It could have been Santa and 7. That also checks out.
Yeah.
So the way to work this out is just like how do you get to 10? Because 10 plus 2 is 13. So how do you get to 10? And it's 1 and 9, 1 and 9, 1 and 9, 2 and 8, but 2's already used because of Santa, because of Snake. Sorry. 1 doesn't work. 1 and 9 doesn't work because 9 is dead. 3 and 7 works, and 4 and 6 work. Obviously, 5 doesn't work with anything because there's no other 5. So it's any of those 4 people, which is everyone here.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means anybody could be a killer.
Wait a minute, what are you talking about?
Okay, June's the killer. June seems shocked.
June, okay. How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
No, that two of us are a killer.
God, get your numbers right, June, Jesus.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least two of us are
Wait, I
murderers.
just had a thought. You can have more than 3 people. You can have like 4 or 5 people.
Oh,
So they
yeah.
could have got to 21, theoretically. But I can't be asked to do that math. Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you going to do if... What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know.
Okay, Ace did it then. He's being way too...
What Zero wants.
Anyone says anything, Jack, it's you. You did the murder.
Yeah, but he's deflecting
Exactly.
from a murder.
He's not deflecting. If he was deflecting, he'd be targeted. Jack, not understanding how deflection works.
Well, no, what? No.
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and a loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are losers.
You see, I don't like that rhetoric.
Zero's trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
No, I don't
It's-
trust Ace.
It's just like Squid Game.
Stop. No, stop.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up and making us fight each other? Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion.
But two of us did kill someone. Ace.
We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. First of all, power of friendship. Second of all, did you miss that whole part where the knife man was dead?
What
Unless
else?
it's- unless-
What
Unless-
happened?
Are you implying there's 3 or even 4 murderers?
What do you mean?
Well, to get to the number 3 door, he would have to have the 9th man with him.
I'm saying he does. Yeah.
He reanimated his corpse, and Ace is a necromancer.
No, he just
You
always
heard
wastes
it here
it.
first. I mean, possibly. Has he ever been... I'm trying to think, did he go... Because we went with What's-Her-Face and the other people, right?
Hmm.
Otherwise, we'll end up being ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
And does that mean that the person who killed Snake?
Yes. Almost certainly Zero
No.
himself.
No. I don't agree with that.
You also say that Kevin is a good name for a Vocaloid, so your opinion is
No.
skewed.
No, Zero set up this, like... Zero set up, meticulously, this escape room game. He wouldn't just interfere with it just to make it, like... Like, he wouldn't have put himself in there as a key mechanic of the escape room. So, I don't agree
I
with
think
you
Jack's
saying
played too much
this.
Danganronpa. Because in Danganronpa, like, Monokuma was always, like, surprisingly honest. In the fact that, like, the rules are the rules. And I don't think you realize this is not Danganronpa game.
Well, I'm also thinking of just myself. Like, if I set up a meticulous escape room, the whole point would be for the players to find themselves out, not
Jack,
me to
you
help
said-
them.
If you set up a meticulous escape room, you'd forget to lock the doors. Speaking of it, I mentioned it.
Not
Just
right.
mentioned it. Calling out Synth v Kevin. Sorry, my mans, but Kevin. Oh boy,
Evan.
such a tragic name.
Kevin's a perfectly okay name.
It is
Hashtag Team
not.
Kevin.
If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
No. No, it does not. Good
Technically,
question.
okay. Here's a thought: if someone were to kill Snake, like Ace or June, Santa, any of the like suspects that there were, would it be them that killed Snake or Zero that killed Snake in a court of law?
No, it would be Zero, but also it would be also them. They assisted in
Well,
the
I guess-
murder.
Yeah,
Possible?
it would be assisted murder or manslaughter?
Theoretically, no manslaughter because they had intention to kill. Is the assumption.
You can
Yeah,
still
but
have
that falls into
intention
a
to kill and
situation.
manslaughter.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be very difficult in a court of law.
Yes,
It would be a very strange court case.
But they would definitely be put on trial.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's the exact kind of court case that you'd have in Phoenix, right? Like not real life, but definitely in those games.
You know
Like
what?
if you're forced to kill someone, you still kill them, but it's not as bad as if you just decided to kill them, right?
Yeah.
But also,
Basically.
Or like accidentally did it.
Yeah.
yeah, but also, you are in an escape game in which it has rules, and you actively went to murder
don't think
someone
they'd-
within it.
I don't think they'd consider the.
You could have
that
also just.
standard.
This is the thing. You could have just not done it. Like they weren't forced to kill him. They just.
Like, because like,
But they did it.
I don't know,
Right.
would the judge consider the puzzles? Like, if one of the puzzles in an escape room was like, you need to kill someone to leave yourself, then sure,
Like Saw.
sure. But like, not like so far at least, none of this has been you need to kill someone to get out. So I don't
Yeah.
know. Would the judge play by those rules? Or...
I think the way that the game is set up, theoretically, no one has to die, unless you like leave people behind. Then they die. But like big F, I guess. But yeah,
I don't know.
it's
Can we
weird to
get a
think about in
judge?
like actual court.
Can we get a judge? So
I
like,
mean, let me just
Any
call. Let me
judges
just
in chat?
any judges in chat. Can you answer this? How would you trial this case?
any chatters know any judges? Can you get us in contact?
I feel like Chloe's been to court at least once. Hello, hook us up. I don't know. It just seems likely statistically.
I'm surprised that statistically.
Not statistically. Chloe just seems like the person that's been to court at least once. You know. Callie, can you confirm or deny?
No comment.
I see. Jumpy hadn't really considered that.
Wait, what? If Zero killed Snake, then Zero's on that ship with us. Jumpy. Zero's still on the ship with them? Well, yeah, he's on the ship, but he still didn't kill them. Of course he was. That was obvious.
I think it's
But I
Ace.
don't...
He's too smart.
Big win.
Zero was somewhere on the ship, but Jumpy had no idea where. Jumpy mumbled to himself, lost in thought, all alone.
Tells me like smart murderer.
Tally, you agree with me that Ace is probably the murderer, right?
He's really sus.
Yeah. Where could Zero be hiding?
Fuck it.
Suddenly everyone went quiet. The silence was cold and clammy, and Junpei could feel it crawling at his back and around his throat. It was very intrusive. Again he heard the ghosting moaning noises. What? He heard the ghosting moaning noise.
I think that's a spelling mistake. Oops.
Moments later, a person who looked more ghost than human appeared. You already said that! You already said that! It was Clover. She looked at the floor as she spoke, and her voice was a cold monotone.
I think Zero is one of us.
One of us. One
One
of us.
of us.
Ace is Zero, then, sure. Because it can either be 1 or 0. That's how cards work, right?
What? No, that's not how cards work.
No.
Ace is 1 or 11, yeah.
I know. But think about this. 11, the digital root of 11 is 1. The
No, it
digital
isn't, it's
root...
2.
Oh, yeah.
Jack literally failed to add 1 plus 1. Oh my god. Never take Jack with you to Vegas. Holy shit.
Fantastic. Incredible.
Is the stream back on? Are we still live?
The stream was on the whole time. The stream was on
It
the whole
wasn't.
time.
The stream crashed.
Did it? What? How?
Yeah. I
froze.
looked over and it said network error must reload.
Wait,
No, that's on your end.
the
Okay.
Twitch stream.
It's still running. It's good.
Cool.
It's running now, yeah. I see it now.
I didn't do anything with the stream. I just left a Discord call.
Oh boy.
Every human body in the room froze. The only sound was the muffled rustling of breath. Eyes darted from face to face. One of those faces was the face of their jailer. But who? Was he one of them? That's crazy. That's crazy. Isn't this ship going to sink in a few hours? Zero's here with us, he'd be putting himself in danger. Why the hell would he do something like that? There's no motive.
Clover looked up at Junpei, and her face fell.
Oh yeah.
You don't believe me?
Ugh. Her eyes were so
He
pitiful.
nodded.
The moment Junpei's met them, he felt his heart tighten.
And he nodded.
He didn't think what he said was wrong, but perhaps the way he'd said it had been... He'd been too insensitive. Clover had just lost her brother. His death would have been bad enough, but she'd also seen the blasted wreck of his body. Junpei barely knew him, and the sight had been enough to make him sick. What Clover had felt, she couldn't begin to imagine. The mental state she must have been in, it was understandable that she would look at those around her with suspicion. She felt everyone was against her. The least Junpei could have done was try to understand what she was feeling. Game over. He felt ashamed of what he said. Perhaps he thought, I should
Jackson
apologize.
faster.
But
Not
before
again.
apology could
It's
begin,
fucking monster bomb all over again.
No.
I'm gonna fucking take this voice from you, Jack. I
Clover,
will fucking
I-
rob every voice you have. Clover, I understand what you're feeling. You don't feel that you can trust any of us.
Me especially, because I killed him.
He's so big. Holy shit.
Yeah. Wait, how big was Zero?
Fuck off, Jack. You never see Zero like in full because you never like in
Exactly.
with him.
Ace had beaten Junpei to the punch. As he spoke to Clover, his face was calm and friendly.
But you have to understand.
It was necessary sacrifice.
The more we distrust one another, the further we fall into our true foe's trap. Zero was the one who did those horrible things to your brother. Do you want to let yourself be manipulated by someone who would do such a horrible thing?
Says while being manipulated by someone who would do such a horrible thing.
Clover
Clover
didn't
didn't
answer.
answer. She didn't even
She
look
didn't even
at
look
Ace.
at Ace. Jack,
The whole time,
shut-
her eyes were on Junpei.
swear to
He
fucking
could feel
God, Jack.
Clover's eyes boring into him. They were the colour of a deep winter lake. Junpei saw no suspicion in them. Only sadness. Then, in that horrible silence...
This is why
Hey, we made
never
it to
have,
night
like-
5!
this is why the narrator should never voice the protagonist because it's just like narrator protagonist.
Well, because it's... Most of the narrator is the protagonist. There's the clock at the central staircase.
You know, the narrator's the third person in this. It always says Junpei.
Well, you know, but the knowledge that the narrator has.
Yeah, it's from the protagonist's perspective because that's the player's perspective, but it's still
Exactly.
technically a third person narrator.
I know technically, but it's 3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
How long is this game? It doesn't feel that long.
9 hours. Then we need to move now. 7, Clover. I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now, it's about we trust one another, don't you?
7 and Clover remained silent. Their eyes were looking at something somewhere else, very far away.
We must go. We have very little time left.
Ace's words put their feet to moving. They all knew where they were going.
That works. Like, I know yourself, that works as a sentence.
It's just an odd sentence, is all. Our next destination is Mercury. Whoa, okay. Okay.
It's like how you put someone to work. It put him to work. It put their feet to moving. It still works.
It's
It's,
an
just-
odd sentence.
it's wacky, but it works.
Maybe you and June should check it out first and then report back to us.
Just like that wacky magic. Alright, let's go, June.
No one's gonna get that. Here it is.
It sat bolted to the wall near the stairs that led to the casino and the kitchen between the 2 elevators.
So Jumpy, you wanna fuck in this elevator?
I just... It sat bolted to the wall near the stairs that led to the casino and the kitchen between the 2 elevators. It's these.
Oh, that's only because you read it that way, Jack.
No.
Slow down.
I did slow down the first time. It was still on. The Mercury card reader. That doesn't sound safe.
We're using the card 7 gave us, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this music's jamming.
Hey.
Found it when we were checking out the shower room.
I think 7 said something like that. Anyway, let's see what happens.
Yeah, give us your best 7 impression.
I was checking out the shower room.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Where did that go?
okay.
Wait, no, okay.
Where did that go?
I am Russian.
Maybe don't. Maybe don't.
I am Russian.
Maybe don't, Jack.
I have
You
this
know what?
accent.
I take that back. I'm going to speak over you.
It was in the shower room.
Oh, nope, go back. Go
Junpei
read the line.
slid the card through the
Junpei,
reader.
slid the card to the reader.
I already said it. Light on the reader turned green and made a tiny electronic noise. Beep. I guess the elevator works now. Huh.
Jumpy, I know it's only the two of us, but let's do our best.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Well, I probably will put together.
Ah, you know, it's just for searching E-Deck, right?
Even so, I'm glad I'm with you. It's like when you get a school project and you're like, you with like your only other friend in class, like, oh, thank God, I don't talk to anyone else.
First, we need to find out if the elevator comes up full of water. Because all you do is talk about Minecraft. It's great.
Just like we did before. Another wet elevator. Oh no.
Turns out this one is actually wet and you have to leave, like, straight away.
Ah, shit.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, here it is.
I knew it. It's not wet at all. Just like me.
Let's go.
Yes.
Once it had been checked for water, Jumpy and June stepped into the elevator.
Look. Nearly all of the buttons are destroyed.
Yeah, only the C and bottom buttons can be pushed.
You know Junpei's going for that bottom button. We're on C-Deck right now, so I hope we can choose his bottom.
Yeah, well,
The
let's
only
try it
choice is
out.
bottom.
Jumpy hit the bottom button.
Yeah, win.
Junpei get pegged.
The door closed.
Men get paid.
Slowly they began to move downward. So this is the bottom deck. They stepped off and saw that the hallway to their right ended somewhere between 20 and 25 feet from them. The hallway in front of them was a dead end.
My brain immediately went, I can get there in one turn.
But
My
not a
30 foot
regular dead end. Hey, over there.
This is the numbered door.
This is the 8th one we found. There were 2 numbered doors in B deck near the central staircase. They were doors 4 and 5.
We went to 4 door, not 5 door. Okay, my mistake.
3 more in the large hospital room. Doors 3, 7, and 8.
And the door we found on E deck, and the door Lotus and Santa found on A deck. It was 6 on the E door and 1 on the door on A deck. Sorry, I didn't realize that line was mine.
4, 5, 3, 7, 8, 6, 1. Now door number 2 stood in front of Jumpy. That means...
You think the next door we find?
Yeah, I think so. The next one's gonna be door number 9. Despite himself, Jumpy felt excited. He loves escape routes. It was his hobby. There was something about
Then why is he so
excitement
bad at them?
as well. Oh.
Finally. That was a call out, Jack.
Yeah, I know.
You don't look very happy about it, although.
It's not that. I just hope nothing goes wrong.
You're right. We should keep our fingers crossed.
Let's head back.
Okay.
He did his best to put his from his mind and headed back to C deck with June. One, two, three, 4. All right, 7 pieces. Pieces of paper they
All
folded.
7 pieces of Exodia.
The pieces of paper they folded up lay on the ground next to Jumpy's like 7 pieces of Exodia?
That's 5.
Yeah, I was like, what limbs?
That's where they were going for. That's like the first track I could think of.
Everyone had written on paper, pulled from Jumpy's notebook, in an effort to pull
It's-
together a blind vote.
It's 1 card for each of the Forbidden One's titties.
Just double checking that everyone wrote their code name in a door number they want, right?
Yes, just like you told us earlier. Can't believe we're voting here.
I hate democracy.
I'm a communist.
Wow, I can't believe we'd make a joke that just because he's Russian. Well, no, canonically he's not Russian. That's just an accent. That's the canon for this.
It's canonically he's faking a Russian accent.
Yes, he's just like a South London sailor.
Oh no.
Where they decided to put it that way. You need to make the whole thing fair, blah de blah. This is a complicated plan, you know. Hurry it up, mister. I have a brilliant idea. They decided it wasn't fair to simply ask everyone at once what would allow people to force others to go through certain doors. Yeah, quiet in the peanut gallery. And he had a plan. It wasn't a plan he wanted anyone to catch wind of. However, so he did his best to act calm as he began to open and read the pieces of paper. Alright, let's open these up. Jumpy was planning to murder everyone. The first one says, Ace requests door 1.
Yes, I do. Would you like me to explain why?
I'm
No,
0.
shut up.
No, we don't have time for that. Sorry, let's keep going.
It's like, let me explain my brilliant idea. No, shut.
He opened the second one. Next is Santa. He wants door 6. Yeah, that's what I wrote. Jumpy continued with the third, fourth, and fifth pieces of paper. Clover wants 1, Lotus wants 2, and 7 also wants 2.
Wait a minute. There's no way I'm going anywhere with the Elephant Man.
Do my boy like that.
No, there'd be no point to the voting if you let people change their choice because of stuff like that. You deal with it, Mrs. Bones.
But
Mrs. Vagina Bones. But, Jack.
please, the game. Just give it up, Lotus. It's not like I want to hang out with someone with some exhibitionist grandma.
Wow.
I'm not an exhibitionist. I'm wearing clothes.
Barely. Oh.
Nelly. So, last I checked, that's not a crime. Maybe.
You
but
are.
What about common decency? Nobody wants to have to look at a chick who looks like a half-naked raisin.
They
I'm gonna kill you.
This is just Terry having a fight with himself.
Oh, they went down on each other. Okay.
Don't say it like that.
You know the fanfiction's going that way.
Lotus's hair flared out like a mane of an angry lion, and she roared with a voice that shook the walls.
No, not good.
They draw her sprite too good. Like, she doesn't look like how everyone seems to describe her.
Do you wanna know how canon age? Or do you wanna save that for later?
Save that for later. Save that for the end of the game.
It's like
Yeah,
80.
perfect. She's 300 years old.
What?
Ow, Jack. You're trying to give us a fucking stroke, a seizure, or some sort of horrendous eye problems.
Let go of me. I'm killing him.
With some difficulty, Lotus managed to kill her. With him, I mean. Ace managed to restrain her.
Gunpei, read the rest.
Right.
Quick.
Jumpy tore his eyes away and looked down at the 6th piece of paper. He opened it. June wants door 6.
Yes, I don't really have a reason, though. I just felt like it.
All of the papers save Jumpy's have been read. He did some quick calculations in his head. Oh,
Maths.
he's
maths.
cheating. So this is everyone's vote. Ace and Clover requested door 1.
Wait, hang on. What do those numbers make? That's 1 and 3. So 1 and 4. So 5. So to get to door 1, they need.
Near the central staircase.
They need 5. They need Junpei.
I'm sure the game will explain this. 7 and Lotus requested door 2.
And Lotus. 8 and 7. Oh god.
This was the door on the bottom deck and could be reached by taking the elevator at the bottom of the ship. Santa and June requested door 6. This was the door on E-deck and could be reached by taking the elevator near the central staircase down. Then the door I should choose is... Took him less than a second to run the numbers. He opened the 7th piece of paper and spoke. Okay, the last one is mine. I want to go through...
Wait, hang on. The last one was... What door was it? It was the 6th door, and it was
6th door.
Santa and June. So it's 3 and 9, plus R5. 3 and 6 would make 9, plus R5 is 14, which isn't enough to go through the bottom door. We can go through the first 2, we can't go through the 6th door.
Okay. Oh, we can't?
No, mathematically it doesn't work if we go with the teams we have been like assigned technically. You can still pick the option, but mathematically that doesn't check out with the current people that are available.
So wait, which is Santa? Santa and June were...
Santa and June are DAW 6, that's 3 and 6, which makes 9, plus R5 brings it to 14, which is 5. Which is why we can't go through DAW 6, with these two people at least. Throne and Lotus is 7 and 8, which makes 15.
Yeah.
Plus R5 is 20, which works. And the Ace and Clover is 5, plus R5 is 10, which works also. So first two are Gucci, the bottom one. 6 doesn't work with the current people.
Okay, so, here's my idea.
Okay.
Wait a second, so if we didn't go through door 1 couldn't happen.
Yes. Well, if we didn't go through door 1, if we went through door 2, then Santa and June would have to go with... They'd either have to go with door 1 or door 2, because they wouldn't be able to go through one of the other doors. Or vice versa. So you could either have like Ace and Clover go to door 6, or door 2 or 6, and Santa and June go to door 2 or 1.
Okay, I don't trust
Thanks.
Ace. I want to follow Ace. I don't trust him.
And like Ace and Clover is... oh shit. So if Santa and June make 9, plus Ace and Clover's... 5? Would bring it to 14, which doesn't allow that. Yeah, I think whatever door we go with, the other people can't go through a door, or they're gonna have to go through like... They're gonna have to like combine into one group. I believe.
Okay, because I don't want June anywhere near Ace.
That's fair.
Ace is a murderer in my mind, and you cannot stop me from thinking that. But there's also 2 murderers, so... I also don't trust
That is
Lois.
Who do you trust?
June? I don't trust June. That's not right. I trust 7.
Callie, do you trust anyone?
Anyone? No.
Okay.
None of them.
Yeah, fair.
I
I
even
trust some of
7.
them more than others, but
Who do you think you want to go with? Because I'm still fine with like either. The story will go on, and something will happen.
I could just be a wild card and go for DOS 6.
We could see what happens.
I think
The two options with DOS 6 with this game typically are either the game will go no pick again, or like story will happen and you'll force your way and like break up the other teams. Because that's how it happened with like one of the previous DOS as well. You're like, I could do the thing that I wanted to do. Instead, I'll do the thing that fucks everyone else over, but I like it.
Yeah,
So you can do either one of those.
Because I just don't trust Ace, really, and I don't want Clover to die.
Yeah, this is up to you two.
Yeah.
I think I want to keep an eye on Ace. That's really where I'm at as well.
Same.
My God, he thinks.
Yeah. I think, yeah. Let's do that one then. Door number 1. My choice is door number 1. Santa was unconvinced. I was about to do Santa's voice there. Hey, wait a minute there. You cheating?
Santa's unconvinced because we spent about 6-7 minutes looking at the piece of paper going, which one do I want?
I'm asking if you changed your number after you heard what doors you wanted. How can I do that? I wrote it down on the paper earlier. Let me see that. Sure, here. Junpei shrugged and handed it to him. Santa examined it furiously. The others peered at it as well. As they did, Junpei quickly slipped the piece of paper he'd been hiding into his pocket. Although he'd never known it now, Santa had been justified in his suspicions. Junpei had switched the papers. Naughty boy. I had 3 pieces of paper.
You naughty boy.
Wait, why are you saying that out loud? What? I had 3 pieces of paper ready.
He's explaining this.
And I put the one with door 6 on into the pot. He put a small
You see,
mark on it
this is in a monologue. This isn't the narrator.
so that he would know which one was his. I just needed to make sure I drew last. After I saw everyone's result, I just chose whatever door I wanted. If the number I'd already put in matched, then I didn't have to switch the paper out. Well, what's it say? Before the Usher smirk. You got lucky, punk. Santa snorted and tossed the paper aside, frustrated.
Santa snorted a line. Very well, we decided we'll go through door 1. It'll be Clover, Junpei, and myself.
Or we could get murdered by Ace as well.
1 plus 4 plus 5 equals 10. Okay. Our only problem is the 2 remaining teams.
June and I went door 6.
Lotus and I want door 2.
That's not good. We can't have either of those doors with only 2 people.
Fine. 7, we'll go through door 6.
Thanks. I wasn't
Right.
gonna work that out myself. 3 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 equals 24. 3 plus 5 is 6.
The sure thing. I didn't really want to go through door 2 anyway. Besides, if we got a younger girl with us, it'll lower the average age.
Man cares about this mean age.
Right, June.
He's just making a jab at things. It's great.
Yes, absolutely. He's taking the shit out of Lotus so hard. But I am...
June was at a loss for words.
June, I'm 75.
Lotus was not.
That pig. You just wait and see. Just slice away.
Sliding.
7 just has that thing where like you can't tell how old people are.
Yes. Like, no, not that one. I was thinking of like face blindness. It's not that. It's the other one.
Yeah, I
I
was
think we
looking
can tell
at
it.
your
Yeah, yeah.
face. But that's not just age, that's just face, I guess.
Yeah. Does it have a name we can't tell how old people are?
Face blind, isn't it?
Well, never mind. Anyways.
Oh,
Her
you
eyes with
mean
the eyes
age?
were one.
I don't think age is I don't think you can just not tell people's age unless you're just stupid.
Yeah, I think that's clinically called being a bit dumb. And a bit thick.
Calling me old. This is why men are such a pain in the ass.
Rambling all the way back to the door.
They're about as subtle as a brick.
And they're at it again.
God, mom and dad are fighting again.
Even after they separated at the staircase, Lotus was still muttering angrily to herself. Turns out she's like 10. See you later, June.
That anime logic. Jumpy.
Circumstances dictated that Jumpy and June would have to part ways again. This time it did sting so quite as much. Don't make that face, it'll be like what Sam said.
So with you around, the average age will go down. Wait, no. I think that's what he was talking about.
We aren't gonna be split up permanently till we find door 9. We may get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again.
I could hear the Texan breaking through.
Otherwise, we can't open door 9.
Oh god, maintaining an accent is very difficult.
That's how the nunnery game works.
Seven's
From here-
words took a weight off of Jumpy's shoulders and felt
Every
much
time we
better.
had a nunnery game, I think back to the fucking menu. No,
No.
nunnery game.
No.
It'll be fine. I'll see you around. Wait, I'll see you soon.
See you around. Yeah, you know. You still going to Pokemon on Thursday? Alright, see you later.
Lingering uneasy remained, but they went their separate directions without much trouble. Junpei, Ace and Clover headed towards Ada. Key is Ada. It was the door on the left, right?
That should be it, yes.
Then here we go.
Here we go.
It opens and they
Here
walk
we go.
through. It's just as Santa and Lotus said. I was about to say Louise.
Louise, why is it Louise every time?
At the end of the hallway is a door with a large red 1 upon it. A numbered door.
Sorry, I just love the part of if they used like Japanese numbers instead, it'd be a single line. It's like one horizontal line.
That's practically a 1. Like,
I mean, yeah, but that one had more stuff to it. It had like the little hook in the flat bottom. You get like you can put on ones.
to the left of it, bolted to the wall, was a red.
And there's the red. I'll go first.
Ace went first and waved his wrist over the scanner panel. Oh, scanners. Great film.
Now the two of you. Now the two of you, if you would.
Jumpy was next. Finally, listlessly, Clover lifted her arm. Skimming toward the scanner panel.
Oh my god, Jack, calm down. It's like what, fucking 4:30 p.m.
Third asterisk gripped a knife, shining brightly. Ace took hold of the lever.
No. Take a deep breath and have to jump in, Clover.
It's your time to die.
That's another game we should play. I was gonna say on stream, but maybe not on stream. Maybe on YouTube. Are you ready? Shall I pull it?
Yeah, anytime, dude. You can pull my thing anytime.
Jumpy bottoms.
Clover said nothing. She nodded little more than a lethargic twitch of the head.
Very well then, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Pushes us in. And it's open. Move it, move it. Stumbled into the room.
Jack,
FBI, open up.
This is why you're bad at Among Us. If he killed them two now, everyone would know it'd be him, because no one else could have done it.
Yeah, but he's gonna go on a rampage now. Where? Where is it?
It's like how I play Among Us.
Frantically Jumpy scanned the room. His eyes stopped at the device that would determine whether they lived or died. There it is, over there.
We tried to do like QTEs to get to the dead.
Next to the door they'd come through was the dead. As one, they ran into it. Wait, they ran to it. They put their hands over it as if they were fighting for it.
In a group, they'll just run into it, like collide with the wall. Like a bluff trying to go through the mirror.
It stopped.
Yes, it did.
For now. Jumpy could feel his heart pounding against the inside of his ribs.
Ooh, that feels unhealthy.
Ace and Clover were breathing hard and fast.
I don't believe I will get used to that.
Snake never did. I'm not sure if it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
I agree.
Clover just...
Clover, her brother literally just died, and you're like, ain't that right, Jumpy? Good buddy.
Yeah, we should make imminent death a regular thing, shouldn't we, Ace? Clover's just like...
like patting each other's backs, like, oh, that's such a good one, mate. And Clover's like, my brother just fucking died.
Now then, Jumpy looked around again, this time more slowly. Bam, 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 bam. Find a way out. There's another door. Let's try opening
Oh, Jack, at least get the code right. It's seek a way out.
He took a hold of the knob and easily, gently pulled it open. So, this is the wheelhouse. Let's turn this baby. Let's crash into an ice sheet. He closed the door again and turned to Ace and Clover.
Ice sheet?
An ice sheet? He fixed each in turn. He fixed each in turn with a meaningful stare and spoke. Ace, you investigate the wheelhouse next door.
Very well.
That was suspicious. Clover, you're in charge of this room.
He's just used to talking, so he's not used to being told what to do.
Say something!
Okay, I will.
Alright, then. Let's
Say
get started.
something, I'm giving up on you.
Seek a way out!
Seek a way out.
Seek.
Okay,
Oh, way out?
now that we're at the escape room, do you want to call it here for a slightly less than 2 hour stream, or go to the end of the escape room?
I think we can do the escape room.
You think we can do the escape room?
think we can do the
Tally,
escape room.
Tally, what are you feeling?
I don't mind.
Don't mind? Okay, then let's go for a bit longer one then.
A light. It looks kind of like a wilted flower. See, we already have a stack of nautical charts.
Go.
I think this
We're
is a
basically
nautical
done.
chart. There's a line in it here.
Where does it? Wait, hang on. Look at the map. It goes from, Iceland to somewhere on the west coast of Africa, and then further down southwest coast of Africa, along to
South
Like
America
Rio?
somewhere.
yeah, so that's like Rio near, down to fucking I just did this yesterday. Somewhere lower South America,
Mm,
and then Australia.
yeah.
It's fucking like West Coast Australia. Wow.
Mm.
There's nothing on the West Coast.
Yeah, I mean, it heads straight to prison without passing go, collecting 200.
I wonder if that chart is based off of anything, like an Easter egg or something. Right. So hang on, there are 3 people in here. I voiced one. Oh, we all voiced one. Perfect.
Where are these
Oh.
dots all over the map?
It works out so well.
Oh, those are probably ports, like for a boat to stop at. Looks like the lines connect the dots. A seat, a chair.
Chair.
Clover isn't talking much. Well, I guess that's understandable. I mean, she's been through a lot. Really,
She's
it's
like,
quite
"Oh, this-
surprising that she's still together enough to talk at all.
This chair reminds me of my brother. The way it's all fancy
A
and
chair.
shit.
They seem solemn somehow and melancholy.
And she's like,
Like used to
Oh.
sit on chairs.
these nautical charts remind me of my brother. He loved maps. It's everything.
So,
Where was it?
a world map with the Atlantic Ocean in the centre. There are a number of red pins in several locations. What do these red pins mean?
Oh, I was like, why did he say that? It was a weird way to say it. And in Japan, the maps are different.
Oh,
Like most countries have their country central on the map.
yeah, I've seen a Japanese map before
Why?
because I was in Japan.
I know, but like,
There was a Japanese map.
like, did you like go looking for maps in places?
Well, no, I was just in a building and it had a map in it.
Okay.
All the nautical charts I picked up earlier have a map like this one. Maybe one of them matches up to the pins. Well, what do you know? Looks like this one's a match to the pins. What? No, it's not. Okay, so we've got 7 locations connected by straight lines, and each one has a word next to it. That's probably the speed. No, new material's been added to the file section. Okay then.
Do we check that out just in case it has anything useful on it?
Well, I guess she doesn't really feel like talking. She's not really paying attention to anything, is she? Her mind must be somewhere else. That's the wrong one.
Oh my god, I was trying to continue the snake bit of like
Oh.
connecting everything to snake, and my first thought was, this lamp reminds me of Snake. He always needed a nightlight to read, and then I remembered. Oh, no. That's terrible. Nautical table found in the chat room. It shows directions of southwest, southwest, northwest, east, north, and straight. I choreographed it all. There's a word next to each point on the map. Full, half, slow, full, half, dead. Stop.
And I go southwest,
That's what it says.
southwest, southwest, northwest, east, north, straight. My favourite nautical direction.
My favorite cardinal direction. Straight.
The shelves are lined with books. Let's see what's in this blue one. Something written on it. Ship's log.
Where's West?
Ship's log? New material has been added to the file screen.
Captain's log.
Hold up, there's something in this one. Oh, it's...
Pocket watch.
Pocket watch. A voice he hadn't expected startled Jumpy from his examination of the pocket watch.
Oh, a pocket watch. May I take a look at it?
Picks it up, slams it on the floor.
Sounds on the what?
Floor.
Oh, I heard something else.
Oh. He spun around to find Ace standing in the doorway.
I think he said he slams it on the hall.
Oh! Junpei shrugged and handed him the pocket watch. Hey man, what are you doing over in this room?
Oh, no, I just thought I'd come check up on you two. Is there a problem? Let's get really defensive.
Well, not a problem, but... Junpei looked desperately around the room. Anyway, Ace, trying to find a convincing reason to dismiss him. How is there a problem? What?
Because you sent him to search the other room.
Oh. Ace opened
His mouth.
then took another look at Junpei and shut it again. A small smirk appeared on his face.
Oh, I see. Of course.
He looked Junpei over. Then glanced at Clover. He's gonna
He's like-
kill us.
Ace
He's
is,
gonna kill us.
Ace is just like, Ace is like, he's using this chance to step in as a paternal figure. I
No,
respect it.
No,
I respect
he's
the
using this
hustle.
chance to murder us.
I apologize for the intrusion. Well, best of luck.
Ace gave
Give
Junpei a
Junpei-
knowing pat on the shoulder and laughed.
Damn, why is everyone in this game so horny?
For no reason he could fathom, Junpei's head began to hurt. What the hell? My head. Sharp pain in his head. See? I told you! How much time passed? He wasn't sure. But he did notice that they strode through
Ace
the door.
fucking jabbed him with a needle.
Yeah, like, and then Ace strode through the door like he was on a catwalk.
Swaying his hips.
His smile was more of a smirk, and he had the air of a man who knew more than his opponent.
Ah, yes. There's something I wanted to check, if you don't mind.
Yeah? What's that?
Pardon me.
Drop Stroud.
Oh, no. Well, with no warning, Ace slipped his hand into the pocket of Junpei's trousers.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? Where are you putting your hand in my pocket for? Stop!
Wait.
He reached for Ace's arm. But it was already too late. Ah. In the
No,
other
that's
man's
more like
hands-
a
in the other man's hands were the pieces of paper Junpei had balled up and hidden in his pocket.
just as I thought. You switched them, didn't you? When we voted?
Junpei. Oh, wait.
Junpei says Junpei. Ah, well, I can't say that I care. I managed to get through the number door I wanted, despite your mischief.
Then why did you...
No, simple curiosity. I hope you won't think ill of me for it. No, we'll think ill of you for several other reasons.
Ace smiled and gave Junpei a friendly pat on the shoulder and then turned on his heel and left.
Was it the sound effect, Jack? Was that what got you?
It was a small defeat, but it was a defeat. Junpei had lost the upper hand, and he knew it. He could feel his stomach begin to tense. Damn. What? What's going on? What?
Because Ace figured out that he cheated was the thing.
Yeah, I know, but like, that doesn't matter, does it?
He could do. He could use it to like
Right,
call
cool.
him out to the rest of the group.
Let's have a look, nothing.
Like, let's say if Junpei's like, everyone, you've got to believe me. So and so happened, and Ace is like, why would we believe you when you
Let's
cheated
draw.
in the card
Let's have a look, nothing.
draw? Like that's like the kind of thing they could be doing with that.
Clover isn't very talkative. She looks kind of out of it. She thinking of that snake? It's a wooden box. Maybe a case for letters. Hey Clover,
No, she's thinking about snakes.
you ever write letters? Only to my brother. It was a futile effort.
Sorry.
she wrote them in Braille. She just like poked the paper.
Nothing.
How would you do that? Huh. It's just-
Oh, jump scare. Okay.
Yes. A compass. A compass. It appears to be broken, however. You see, the glass cover's been smashed to pieces.
He did it.
Ah, this isn't good. So many drawers, but nothing inside of them.
A desk. Anything in the drawers? Nope. The helm.
Well, steering wheel might be a more appropriate term.
Is it?
Thanks, Ace. That was great.
Oh.
When it's like that, the wheel might have more stuff on it. Because that's just a weird thing to just have. It looks like this is the only exit.
Some sort of square device embedded in this door. Looks like this is some sort of lock. It's got a weird shaped indentation on it. Holds.
It looks, it looks like it could be like the like that weird ball thing they use to coronate people.
Huh? The shape, maybe. It does look like the pocket watch would fit here. But why would you put it in that way? I don't.
There's probably something to grab that way.
I imagine the pocket watch is inserted to go there.
Excuse me?
Uh,
I imagine the pocket watch is intended to go there. However, we may need to do something with the watch first. You did the voice and everything. It wasn't like you thought it was Junpei. Like you did the Ace voice.
What is this? Some kind of display?
That's a. Oh, I thought it was a vent.
Same.
I was like, Junpei, that's a vent, my guy.
What is this? Some kind of flat screen TV? Instead of vent.
Junpei standing by the vent, kinda sus. Look, it looks like an electronic scoreboard. Imagine it was added recently. Why they have a scoreboard? Like they're like the captain's game of table tennis when they're bored.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, sure, I respect it.
This thing will budge. Feels like there's something keeping it in place.
What would be the point of moving it? The ship just stopped. What would be the use of steering it?
Yeah, I know. Still, I just want to steer a ship, man.
I mean, it's just like I always wanted to spin the steering wheel.
There's another room on the other side of the window. Sure that those aren't just mirrors. Oh, whoa.
Oh,
whoa.
no,
What?
we just fucking teleported
what?
through them. Yikes.
What? Oh.
My man's freezing. Holy shit. Zoom was just like the other one. Also, how did you get through here, Junpei? Metal plates bolted over the windows.
Heck, not just bolted. Looks like they've been welded on.
Oh god, we've seen this before, haven't we, Jack?
No way in hell we're gonna get this off anything soon. Oh.
Okay, hear me out. We lived 2 years communally in this ship, and then got our memories erased.
Okay, so FHSF. Theo, you remember this. You're
Full,
halfway
half,
gonna remember.
slow. Full, half, slow. Full, half, dead, stop. Engine on a telegraph. They use this on all ships to adjust the speed of the ship.
Like the gear shift in a car?
Well, it's a little different. This device doesn't connect directly to the engine. In short, it's a transmitter. The navigation officer uses it to set the speed of the ship, and it sends a signal to the engine. There's a handle on top of it, which can be moved back and forth to...
Hold on.
Huh?
There's no handle.
You're right, there isn't. It looks as though it was deliberately removed.
Oh.
No
The
puzzle yet.
compass.
And what destiny does it point us to?
I really hope you don't think that sounded cool.
He's so sad.
You deserve
Oh, no.
it, murderer. Steering wheel. Let's see if it... Whoa! Looks like the steering wheel moves.
So it would seem. I noticed something else as well.
What's that?
Well, when you move this wheel, the compass also moves.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? The ship, it's moving. Tricked you, didn't I?
The wheel and the compass must be connected to one another somehow.
You think that's important?
Yes. Well, let's try turning it again.
You know what you have to do, Jack?
I assume it's the
notes.
yeah.
That'd be northwest, southeast, east, north, straight, I think.
So northwest.
Yeah, northwest. We might want to go back because it might have like connected the first ones already. Oh, sorry, southwest, southwest, northwest, east, north, and straight. Okay.
So, cool.
Yeah, I got that. Nope, that's the compass. South?
Okay. So it's basically just a one of those locks.
Like a combination lock.
Yeah.
West? Like a safe, yeah. Southwest? Northwest? Fuck, what is after this? I think it's
Northeast.
no, I think then it's east and then north? Or is it north and then east? No, then it's north and then east.
No, I believe it's northeast after this because I believe
It's
there's
not.
two. I believe there's two diagonal ones in a row.
There is southwest and northwest.
Oh, cool. So I think it's east and then south.
No, it's definitely. Ooh. I think because I remember. I think it's east and then north, and then straight. I guess straight would just be. No, I don't. Oh, it might be south. I don't remember the last one. I'm going to be honest.
Okay, I'm gonna go with my gut feeling, and then you can blame me if it's wrong.
Good idea.
Because I think straight might just be north.
I don't know if this counts, but typically with combination locks, so you want to go like change direction every time.
Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening. Jumpy, this is almost certainly one of Zero's puzzles. There must be a clue around here somewhere that will help us solve the puzzle. Have you found anything?
Stop it, game.
Stop
Stop it, game.
Something that points the compass on it.
There's a thing called wanting to have fun with your puzzle game.
Have you considered that you might be incredibly dumb? Ridiculously stupid.
West, southwest, northwest, east, north, and straight. You were right.
Okay,
Theo was right.
thank you.
What was it again?
It was south. Where was it? No, what? Where was it?
It was, isn't it?
Was it south or west? West? I don't know. I think then it's west. No. Southwest? Northwest?
Northwest.
Fuck, we're so dumb. Tally, do you remember?
No.
East and then north. Yeah. I think by straight it just meant like continue on current course.
What
Hey, Pog.
the handle came off. Ha. Oh.
Stooping so low, are you, Zero?
No, what? What's the steering wheel? A handle. You could.
This could fit nicely in my asshole.
2 brains. 1 brain only. So, I sure hope this handle
Two
fits.
brains, one cell.
Yes, it fits.
Excellent. Why does that handle kind of look like a pepper shaker? Excellent. That should allow us to operate the engine or the telegraph.
Let's give it a shot.
I remember this as well, luckily.
Do you?
Yes, it's full half slow, full half dead stop.
So, full.
Yeah.
Half. Slow.
Slow. And then hang on.
full.
Yeah. Half. And then it's the next one just said dead, but there's dead and dead slow, and also yeah. So I guess yeah. Oh, that's because that's backwards. So then stop.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's weird.
The red ones were going backwards.
I thought I put it in the right speed. Did I mess up?
No, I don't think so. For Twitter, thanks, Amy. Welcome. Look, something's happening on the back of the wall of the wheelhouse.
Yeah, you're right. Let's check it out. The back wall of the wheelhouse. Oh, scoreboard. Something on the wall that looks kind of like an arrival board. There are a whole bunch of words on the left side of the display. What the hell is this?
The names of ports across the world.
Oh, do we have to match them
As you
up?
got home. I'm tired. Yeah, same. I imagine it's showing us the ship's route. Are y'all tired? But good.
Same.
I'm bad, actually.
Oh
Oh.
no. Tragic. You know, just like the ones you might see at an airport. It's like, it says Cork, El Paso. I just thought like County Cork in Ireland.
Yes, let's go to Ireland, guys.
But my favorite Irish town, El Paso. Departing XX, carrier XX, flight XX at XXOO.
Like all those
Like
Jumpy. Like that. Oh, I get it. It does look like those are the names of all the ports along the ship's route. Looks like only one of those has a time limit, though.
I'm on the last line, right? 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. Perhaps that's the ship's arrival time? It's a very specific arrival time, good lord. I wish English buses were that, like, on schedule. They know, like, the second it arrive.
An arrival board. The left side is full of words. Looks like 10 seconds past 3 o'clock is the arrival for the final destination. But why are they showing even to the seconds? Time. The time. Oh.
Has he figured it out?
A digital scoreboard or something like that. It's got the names of ports. The last line says 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. That must be the estimated time of the arrival of the final port.
Oh, perhaps.
Whoa, what's he doing?
Excuse me, Junpei.
John Strow. Again.
She's like, Ace, why do you keep doing that?
Hey, he just took my pocket watch. Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Just trust me.
Didn't he drug me like a few seconds ago?
No, I made the joke that he did. He didn't actually do it.
But like,
You just felt dizzy, yeah.
Well, thanks for giving me the pocket watch back. You don't need to look so smug about it. Let's see what he. Oh, he moved the hands. 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. Oh, so you changed it to match the final arrival time. He's
He's
nodded
nodded.
slowly.
Mm-hmm. You know what to do next, right? Give it a shot.
So, is Zero saying that we are the final arrival? Which isn't true.
What?
Looks like this is some sort of lock. It's got a weird shaped indentation on it. Actually, it's just shaped like a pocket watch I've got. Let's try putting this here. Yes. It says open now.
Good work. It seems we're successful. Well done, Junpei.
We do know that Zero's done this before.
Ace believes that every hole is a goal, including this pocket watch hole.
Hey. Hit Clover.
So, what has he done before?
This game. He's done it before. Like, confirmed by Zero.
What?
Well,
Oh, you
by
mean-
9. The game. He's done it before.
Oh, the Nonary game, right?
How many times has he done this?
Right. Okay. I was like, what are you getting at? What the hell? You have a line.
What?
That's it. Other one.
It's been so long.
It has. Look, we've
Listen,
got the door.
you just happen to get to voice the girl with the dead brother, okay? That's just how it goes.
Now we can get out of this room.
Oh. Well, let's go then.
Clover.
He just slaps the shit out of her. Like, come on, woman. Get yourself together.
Wait, is this seriously the end of this room? Oh.
Apparently it is.
Okay. that
You found it.
was easy.
Way.
That was easy. Didn't you fuck up the puzzle, Jack?
Yeah, but conceptually the puzzle was easy to figure out.
Yes, you just...
I just have a bad memory. The whole
Lily.
way.
It's far too narrow to be called one.
They found themselves in a small space outside of the wheelhouse.
I believe the English call it a snicket.
What the fuck's a
No.
snippet?
You don't
The
know what a
lessons of
snicket
wisdom.
is?
Oh, a snicket.
A snicket, yeah.
I know one
I-
that's
I-
very lemony.
Alleyway, not a corridor.
I imagine that like snicket is like exclusively in England, right? Like I don't think that would be anywhere else that people call it that. It seems to be the only route.
Yeah, let's go. Junpei pushed it open and stepped into the room beyond.
Jumpy pushed it open.
Wow. It was full of
Yeah.
it was full of all manner of turn off the century electronic equipment.
Turn off the century. Turn it off, boys. We're done. We're
We're done.
finished.
We're done.
Well, these machines are weird. I've never seen any of them before.
Why do all of them look like faces?
Wait. Oh, they do. This one is. Oh. One smaller machine and a bell bar that ended in circular handle.
There's no help for you, Jack.
Oh.
I
Ace
know
seems to
what you're trying to do.
recognize it.
Ah, yes, a telegraph key. This was used to transmit Morse code a long time ago.
He turned and slowly took in the room.
This must be the communications office.
Communication office.
Communication office. Yeah, that was awful.
Just
Across the
from
room.
from the door they'd entered through was another door. It's Clover again.
My
Yeah.
God.
And that door.
She's getting so many lines.
The metal plaque was nailed to it. It read, "Abandoned quarters."
Oh.
We don't.
Oh, this must be where Zero is. Unless he fakes us out. Clover's alive.
Oh, that's what it says.
I was really distraught about her brother, so she's kind of a bit slow on the.
Remind me when I have to speak.
Will do. Then, do you think? I'm Zero. I'm the captain of this ship. It's been so long since I've done the Zero
I'm
voice.
the captain now.
I'm the
I'm the
captain
captain-
now.
I'm the captain now.
Ace swallowed.
Gulp.
It was Junpei. It was Junpei who dropped the trowel this time.
Ace swallowed. Junpei could feel his hands beginning to sweat.
Oh no.
Only
sweating.
Clover seemed
Knees are weak.
unaffected.
Oh god, this out of context. Rather experimental thouple here.
Well, we won't know if we don't open it.
She walked up to the door and put her hand on the knob.
Oh, did she?
It opened easily, and without so much as a pause, she walked in. Jumpy and Ace followed. First thing they saw.
Ah,
Oh!
it's the penguin.
There's a man on the floor, covered in blood. That piano was so dumb.
I love the piano, fuck off.
Bum,
Da,
bum.
da, da. Da, da, da.
Junpei
cool.
felt his body seize up, his mouth went dry, and he felt very, very cold. The blood in his veins slowed to a crawl, and his heart tightened like a fist. Not again! This was the third time he'd seen the horror of death laid out before him. He didn't think it was something he could stand to see much more of. Still, he had begun to accept that whatever it was that he saw, whatever happened to him was beyond his control, and whatever force controlled him was driven by a determination I could not hope to match. Damn! A sense of helplessness, of desperation washed over him. It left behind a feeling of utter emptiness that wormed his way through his body like acid.
Oh,
Whoa.
Wayne.
No, wait. We didn't check his pulse yet. Maybe he's still alive. Fueled by that spark of hope, Junpei ran to the man's body and only felt despair. His heart fell. Oh.
It's the fucking Monopoly Man.
When he touched his hand to his neck. No pulse.
Okay.
Pupils had dilated and he wasn't breathing. It's Captain Cook.
I think his Captain Cook.
Because
Oh.
Beyond dilated.
I think
Like
yeah.
Dom.
Oh.
People who are dilated so hard that they just disintegrate.
He has a wristwatch.
Yes.
He's Ben
That's fine.
10. He's Ben 1000. His totally isn't moving.
You mean 10,000?
Yeah, Ben 10,000. Well, he's dead. Damn, if only we knew how it happened. Junpei lifted the man's already stiff body and saw multiple stab wounds to the chest.
28 stab wounds.
There was a deep red wound on his chest. These wounds, I wonder what killed him. Junpei did not have to wonder
Probably.
long. Oh,
Oh.
must have been this. For lying next to his corpse was an axe. The entire blade of it was drenched in bright red blood. From the shape of the man's wound, there could be no doubt that it had been made by the axe. Junpei looked at the body again. A lake of blood stretched out around it. It was wearing the clothes of a ship's captain, although they were stained with blood. These clothes. A captain? Does that mean this guy was Zero? No, of course not. His left hand was a bracelet. The number on the bracelet was 0. Oh. Okay. Bracelet 0. It was only then that Junpei noticed the stench of blood that filled the room. He couldn't help but laugh. There was nothing else for him to say. It was too simple, too obvious, too straightforward. If there hadn't been a dead man on the floor, Junpei might have thought it was a joke.
Impey.
It may be wise to find a way out of here first.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You right.
Oh. Oh, okay. What? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so back-to-back puzzle room.
Seek a way out. Yeah, they've done this before.
Oh.
Remember, it was the first room, and then there was the kitchen directly after it.
Captain's quarters.
Do
Anyway,
we
I have to
wanna...
leave now.
You have to leave this one? Okay. Tragic, but okay. I'm thinking, because you asked how long this game would take. There is only one door left, and it is the 9th door. So we are getting close to an ending.
Ooh.
Whether it's a good ending, I can't promise. I
So
don't
it's
know.
so
I don't know.
stop.
No, I legitimately don't know.
Oh.
Like,
Well, to be fair, I don't think it's a good ending because Snake's dead.
So, I'm going to look this up for my own satisfaction. I won't tell anyone else, obviously. What doors did y'all go through? Because obviously that is what decides the endings.
I
I
don't,
don't
remember.
remember.
It was it 4, I think? I think it was
Maybe.
4. Because the 9th man did, it was him and Clover, so...
So-
I
9,
went to like the kitchen.
13...
So, do you think we have one more episode left of this?
One more episode of this route. We will be finishing the game, however.
We will.
Like, completing it. Yes.
Okay.
We
We
will
got to
be,
go to a bad end and then leave it.
yeah.
Fair.
We will be going through, if anyone curious, we will be going through to the true ending, because, it's the best.
What if we
It's
get
just
the
a-
ending straight away?
I'll be very impressed, let's say that much. Let me just quickly look something up. 999. So yeah, what are y'all thinking so far, though?
Ace is sus.
Yeah.
Ace
Same.
sus. Sussy Baka?
I don't trust Ace.
Extremely sussy backup.
But to be fair, I don't trust, like, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like, even June is just weird.
Aces.
Santa's Santa.
His Aces laptop.
And,
I think Snake and Clover seem pretty normal. Snake
Well,
did, I
Snake's
guess.
not so normal, you know?
Not anymore. But I think Clover... I don't know. She's one of my least sus, I think. I don't know.
And wait, hang on. So the second door you guys went to was 8, I think.
maybe.
Behind. Okay, yeah. I now know which ending you're going to get.
Cool.
Ooh.
Don't say anything.
I will say absolutely nothing.
Cool.
What I will say is, same bat time, same bat channel. Twitch.tv/Twiddle. Twitch.tv/FTWTL. Same channel. Next week, Friday at hopefully the same time. Unless, because we're moving the streams to a different time. Do you want to do a stream earlier than that, if possible?
Well, I mean,
No.
you're the one who set this stream later.
No, I mean like earlier in the week, like a different day.
I don't have much other days I can do.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
I'm
do
fine
get like
Friday.
anything free you want to spend. Well, like I mean, we could do like multiple because we're moving the streams to YouTube, and I just want to get this finished, you know. I don't know. It's just a possibility if y'all had 3 days.
I don't have many free days.
Yeah, that's fair. But if you want to, tell me. We can arrange something.
Right.
But yeah.
This has been.
It's been good.
It's been
Is
a
anyone?
999 stream.
No one we know is streaming. Tragic.
Ooh.
Is anyone streaming 999? I doubt it. Oh boy. Nope, it's just us.
Oh.
Okay then.
Right then.
I guess
Let's
with
end-
the raid.
End stream. It's
Yeah.
been a good one. Thanks for watching.
Why does actually? Hang on, I can change. Because I follow different people on different accounts. I can see if there is anyone we know that's watching. Who? Who? Nope, that's wrong one. No, stop it.
Can you raid bigger streams than yourself?
And I don't see why we would.
Because I
But
don't know.
we could.
To get the retention.
That's
Reverse clout.
Yeah, exactly. You stream a big streamer when they're streaming, and you raid them. That's like
You stream a big streamer when they're streaming. Check your memory. Look at that sentence again. No, literally no one we know is live. Tragic.
We're not gonna raid Ninja Himi.
I
great
refuse.
ninja.
Is Ninja even live?
I don't care, right?
I refuse. But yeah, I guess with the raid, we're just gonna fuck off.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. It's been good.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us, Tally.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us, Dally.
Tally, you
for
start
having me.
streaming so we can raid you.
Oh God, no, not today.
Oh,
Too
yeah.
much to do.
Yeah.
Well then, next week, next time, next channel. Nope.
No what?
What are those?
Bye,
Moving on.
guys. Bye.
But
Nine-
that's it.
9
That's
week,
it.
9 day,
So-
9 channel.
That said, we're possibly migrating to YouTube. We're gonna be posting like videos
YouTube
on there properly.
videos.
Yeah, YouTube videos next week.
And at some
Join
point,
it. I will post the thing in chat.
and at some point,
Enjoy it.
a big review. But
At
that's
some point.
But that'll
yeah,
be like
Come,
in a year, maybe.
yeah, come check us out on the YouTube channel. That's what we'll probably be from now on.
Probably be.
999 will still be here. If we end up playing the other Zero Escape games after 999, like Virtue's Last Reward and Zero Ten Dilemma, those will probably be on YouTube.
Will they?
I mean, yeah. we're just continuing this one on Twitch because we started on Twitch, but like
I mean,
the other ones,
you seem really against Twitch right now, but
I'm not against Twitch. I just I don't know. Streaming is a lot of energy,
fair,
Uh,
fair.
and also like I don't know. I just want to keep everything on one platform, you know. Like I want to keep the stuff on YouTube. if we end up moving there, because otherwise we're just like spreading ourselves too thin. But hey,
you sound it like you're trying to get a visa for YouTube, Theo. Like,
anyways,
Right.
the characters will never.
oh, you mean like if it just turned out like Snake just I don't know left?
It was all a
It's like
surprise
the-
party.
Yeah.
They would just bamboozled. That would be good. Tragically, there are many bits of viscera about.
Well, I don't know. Could be pig.
Oh, there was at least 3 people dead, Jack.
Could be free pigs.
What about the corpses of the people?
This pigs in makeup.
You literally felt that man's neck.
Pigs can have long necks.
That wasn't what I was getting at, but okay.
Right.
It's been good.
Been good. See you guys.
Bye.